Hey guys, this is EckhartsLadder. Hello and welcome to another Star Wars video. So, a few weeks ago, a trailer for The High Republic was released and a lot of people online criticized it. I would say the criticism was actually a bit more than the trailer deserved. I didn't love the first book of The High Republic, but I thought generally the marketing was good and fairly impressive, especially for what is essentially a bit of Star Wars expanded universe. But it got me thinking, what are actually some of the worst trailers in Star Wars? And I will just say one immediately popped to mind, and you might be thinking, okay, a movie. The original Star Wars trailers were very odd. I mean, even the beginning isn't good. We know the basics of Star Wars a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Well, how did the first trailer present it?
Somewhere in space, this may all be happening right now.
And yeah, that's just a bit of it. As a whole, the trailer itself is very, very odd, and I think a lot of that is because there's no amazing John Williams music, which really does bring Star Wars together. But no, it's not for a movie. The trailer we'll be talking about today is not even for a video game. It's actually for a Star Wars novel, and not The High Republic. Star Wars actually has had previously trailers for their novels and expanded universe material, and the worst of these is the trailer for Vector Prime. Vector Prime, which released in 1999, the same year, of course, as The Phantom Menace, was the first book in the massive New Jedi Order series. I've tried to put the audio for the trailer here, but YouTube doesn't like it, so instead I'll just put the video and I'll narrate what's happening, and of course, there will be a link to the trailer down below in the description. Basically, they somehow convinced Mark Hamill to reprise his role of Luke Skywalker, and he seems very, very unenthusiastic about doing so. As Mark Hamill is narrating, we have a montage of almost completely irrelevant clips from the Star Wars original trilogy. Remember, the New Jedi Order takes place 25 years after A New Hope, so by the in-universe timeline, everything that's happening is kind of long history, even for the main characters. And I mean, the lines themselves, they're just really cringeworthy. I've seen balance restored to the Force, okay, but order can turn to chaos, as when I was born. Now, with my loved ones and allies, I face a new challenge, unlike any ever before, and of course, just more shots from A New Hope. By this point, by the way, the families of the Skywalkers and Solos had completely changed. I mean, Luke and Mara Jade are now together, and the Solo family especially now has Han and Leia married, but also 3 children, Jaina, Jacen, and Anakin. Anakin especially being a major plot point of this series, and Jacen one of the subsequent ones, Legacy of the Force. So it's not really about the trio at this point. I get that they were trying to pull in Star Wars fans who weren't already in the EU, because I guess EU diehards would have probably picked up New Jedi Order and Vector Prime regardless, but still, this is really presenting Vector Prime as something that took place immediately after Episode 6, especially with Palpatine's theme playing in the background. I'm not sure if this time we can win, he says, as a picture of a monster, which is not at all described to the viewer, shows up and has a very janky zoom out transition. Add to that the weird sort of 3D animation they do in the book, and we just have a super cheesy trailer, one that tells us absolutely nothing about New Jedi Order or Vector Prime, which just uses footage from the original trilogy for no reason, and which is at best really poorly made and at worst kind of misleading. Still, I do think it speaks to the marketing push they were doing for the New Jedi Order, which was the first of the non-Bantam era sort of main novels. This is after the license had been transferred to Del Rey. I mean, these commercials even aired on TV, and the New Jedi Order was pretty successful, although the Yuuzhan Vong as a villain are fairly controversial among even EU fans. Now, at least from what I could find, there wasn't any trailers, or there weren't any trailers produced for the Dark Nest trilogy or Legacy of the Force, which followed the New Jedi Order. However, there is a book trailer for Fate of the Jedi, which you can see on Random House's YouTube channel. Now, this is probably just something that was auto-playing on their website. There's no Mark Hamill narration or anything like that. It's basically just the covers of the books animated, and this in particular was for Apocalypse, which is the final novel in Fate of the Jedi, which is basically the story of Abeloth. But those are the book trailers that I'm aware of. I think there have been some trailers related to some comic books and anything, but certainly nothing as bad, at least that I'm aware of. I guess it's possible that there's something out there as bad as that one trailer trailer for Vector Prime. And when Luke was asked, the real Luke, Mark Hamill, whether he remembered recording the Vector Prime trailer, the man just said no. Frankly, I can't blame him. It seems like he probably did it walking between meetings or something someday where he was pretty busy. But guys, that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed this shorter video. More normal content coming very soon. Until next time, be safe, have a good one, and may the Force be with you.